Do we have any Americans in here today?
Woo!
Hey, no. Don't do it. Shh. It's not a day for national pride. As you heard, Trump was just inaugurated. I don't know if you could tell, but that's not the way I voted. I don't know if that was obvious. Yeah, I was really depressed today, and I was like, how am I gonna get up on stage and be happy and make people laugh? And then Ben gave me one drink ticket, and I was like, I can do anything! So, here we are. I know we don't talk about politics, this is a comedy show. Let me tell you a story about one of my former roommates. Okay, so a couple years ago, I had this roommate. She was working at a dessert place, and she kept getting put on closing shift. So she would always come home at 11 p.m. and she'd be tired and hungry, and so I would make dinner for 2 and then I'd leave some for her. And I know what you're all thinking. Maya, you're such a good person. Thank you, yeah. I'm also a very good cook, according to my roommate. One of those rare compliments that's genuine and without ulterior motive. This is a problem I have, is that I love compliments, especially the receiving of. I think I'm a little bit vain in kind of a harmless sort of way. So sometimes, for example, when I'm on the metro, I'll stand up even though there are seats that are empty so I can watch my reflection in the doors. I'm so glad that's relatable, guys. You're so relatable. And you might think that this susceptibility to compliments would make me easy to manipulate, but all my friends tell me I'm way too smart to fall for that kind of thing. So this roommate that I had, and we spent a year living together, and she would come home late, and I would make her dinner, and over time I started to feel more and more like a 1950s housewife. I would iron her shirts, and she never once gave me an orgasm. Because we were roommates, I was weird about it. We parted ways eventually at the end of that year. We worked it all out. She took the coffee machine, I got custody of the microwave. That's a joke about divorce. It's okay, I can say that, my parents hate each other. No, I mean, come on. I would never say anything that's at all problematic, right? I mean, I have the personality of someone with much bluer hair. Sometimes I feel like I'm not even a real person, like I'm a secondary character in a sitcom who's like, guys, that's not cool! Whenever someone says a slur, so that the writers can feel okay about making offensive jokes. I think if one day I accidentally did say something that wasn't politically correct, the God that I don't believe in would smite me on the spot with a falling anvil made of pure irony. Locally sourced. I don't act on my conviction! Really paint the picture for you. Going back to that, my parents actually are divorced, and it's for the better, let's be honest. My mom right now, she's dating a guy called Steve, which is, I don't know if you knew, the perfect name. I love saying the words, my mom's boyfriend Steve, because I feel like a troubled teen in a movie from the 80s. My mom's boyfriend Steve is older than her, and he wears a leather jacket and rides a motorcycle, which means that in the future, I can bring home anyone I want. That's my time. Thank you so much. Let's bring back